Hello. Yeah, Sketchbook stream today. Whoop, just ran into my desk. Doing watercolor for the first time in a bit. Was going with gouache for a while. I don't know if this is too dark. It looks very bright right here. A little bit dark over here. Hey, good morning, the hermit crab. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Let me see. I'll turn on one of the lights and we'll see if that is a little bit better. Okay, it did brighten it up. It's like a little bit yellow, but that's okay, I guess. It's Tuesday. I feel like, yeah, these last 4 days have just been like non-stop stuff, so definitely a little bit more tired today, but I was very excited to finish Cyberpunk yesterday. And yeah, first time streaming, at least on this channel, with my new computer again, because that was on vacation for a bit. I guess I didn't flip this. I have a little bit of a sketch going on here. I don't think it's super visible, but it's a little storefront. And let me see. I might have made it too big. It's gonna be a lot to fill out because it's like this big. I'm not used to working that big. This will be interesting. I think I'll actually... I can't decide if I should ink it first. I probably will. I don't know, I kind of like inking things afterwards. It gives it a very interesting look. Ah, heck it. We're gonna ink first. Sometimes I want to ink the things with pen, but unfortunately, using pen on this paper ruins your pens faster. So we're going with a brush. I'm like nervous because it's like a lot of dedication. I already, how did I get ink there? Oh, it was on my hand. See if I could mush it out. Nope, it's there. Alright. I'll just paint over that. Didn't realize the song was so early in the stream. This door is technically too small, but whatever. I guess I should explain what it even is. It's supposed to be like a little... Oh, hey, Bandito. Oh, thank you.
Done.
Does that have Parmesan on it?
Sprinkled in there, yeah.
Okay.
Some top.
Could you top it? Thank you. Was making risotto right before stream and didn't get the chance to see the finished result. Right, what was I saying? Oh, I was saying that this is supposed to be like a cafe storefront. Let's see how that turns out. I haven't drawn buildings in a while. Thank you. Right. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second. That's actually quite tasty. I was so worried, I accidentally put too much white wine into it. I read the thing wrong. But hey, it works. How visible is that? It's kind of visible. Let me check. Okay, yeah. Hey, Noober the Goober. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to draw a little cafe storefront. I'm not so good with buildings, so we'll see how that turns out. Day is going well. Yeah, I was a little bit rushed, but other than that, it's been going well. How about you? I don't remember how baskets, like on Windows, look for floral stuff. I'm gonna look that up real quick. It's been good. That's good to hear. What do they call it? Window planters? I guess we could do like a trailing plant. Kind of flowers. Howdy, Ame. like trying to remember to overlap things. Does give it a little bit more depth. Not 100% sure how they sit on windowsills. I guess in some cases they're like built in. Put it over here. It's a very cute emote. I think it's just gonna be normal, just a regular cafe. There's gonna be a fox hanging out here. Still don't know about feral cats in the furry world. I don't know, could be funny though. Struggling with these lines. That one's a little curved. Yeah, I was kind of in a rush and I realized I used last stream's thumbnail. Usually I just use like a blank sketchbook. So slightly false advertising on what's what I'm working on. No gouache today. Did I learn to draw paint on my own? A little bit. I did take art classes when I was at university. It wasn't like art school, but I did learn a little bit there. I didn't learn any watercolor. I learned how to do oil painting there, which I don't do anymore. But, yeah, there's a lot of cool resources for things like watercolor. And then part of it is just like if you do digital art or something, like things can translate really well. Hey, Josias! Welcome! How are you doing? It's been 10,000 years. Alright, I'm gonna wing this fox. Like, nervous, but you know what? Ain't no time like the present. Doing mad rush to crunch for Furlandia. Oh yeah! Exciting. I can understand, yeah, the con prep stress. But also exciting. Kind of like a hood. Give them big sleeves. Yeah, hopefully it'll be nicer weather. It's been very gloomy lately, but I think it's gonna pick up. Sorry you missed Cyberpunk? No worries. No worries. Thanks for checking out the VOD. Hands. gonna be a long coat. Gonna like curve because of the tail, I suppose. Good old furry fashion. Feels like it's been nice spring, not a lot of days of rain. Oh yeah, for us it's been like not like really hot in April. And like this last week, it's been a lot of rain. I'm gonna give him a skirt. I don't really draw skirts. What a skirt looks like, right? 82%? Oh, I didn't check my percentage. $81? Dang. Not great. 44 over on Twitch. 96? Okay, YouTube likes me better today. No, Twitch likes me better. I got confused. $96. I can finally be awesome royalty. Just 1 crown for me for today. Oh, I didn't know you were sick for pigeons. Hope you feel better. I'll give you 2 crowns, Sudoku. Outside in your backyard, some geese had baby birds, like 6. Oh, you have like geese hanging out? Dang. I've like never encountered a nest of geese, now that I think about it. Might have made the arm too short. We'll ignore that. Pretend it's fine. This is a sketch after all. Sketchbook. The ink is starting to dry. All right, window. Let's see. It's a little sad because your neighbors were kind of evil, because before they were born they took 3 eggs. What the heck? That's wild. I'm sorry your neighbors are like that. It sucks. Alright, I'm gonna mute the mic real quick. Just get a bite of food. Oh god, at least one of your neighbors is nice. Yeah, I feel like neighbors are kind of like the lottery. Still haven't decided on a roof. I think we're gonna go with like a tilted roof. I'm gonna put a line down because I am definitely gonna mess that up if I don't have anything to reference it with. So I'll do a tilt here. Go off the page, I suppose. You don't think you'll ever be able to draw freehand? See, that's quitter talk. You gotta be like, one day I will be amazing. Part of it's honestly, I say practice with pen first. Even if you're like, I hate it, I hate this drawing so much. It will help improve like a lot. Yeah, because I think I did like almost a whole sketchbook in ink. And I think that's what really made me better. And I mean, still, my lines aren't that great, but I'm like, I feel like I'm at a point where I'm like comfortable with them. Have to go. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. I'm trying to think what else to add. Plant. Do another plant over here. Not like a tree thing? I don't know. But for sure, drawing organic things, in my opinion, way easier than things like buildings. I was saying earlier today, I was like, I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, buildings are a lot of inorganic lines. More plant, maybe ivy climbing onto the building. Ooh, now we're cooking. Thank you for the suggestion. Let me think. Let me look that up, actually. References, all the plant. Oh, whoa. I like looked up ivy building, and there's one that's just like completely covered in ivy. It's taken over. I don't want that much ivy. Too much. Okay, usually like leans down. Let me do a little sketch first. Alright, because we have plant here. Maybe we could like... It's pretty empty over here. Ivory tastes like. Tastes like elephant tusks. Bone. Oh, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Oh, none of these are overlapping. Here I was talking about overlapping earlier. I'm like, they're all scattered. I don't know if y'all can actually even see this. kind of grows in clusters. They're like, you know, I'm kind of keeping them pretty far apart. Alright, I think I'll line some of them and try to see if I can just color the rest. You like drawing in red pencil, then use an ink pen. It's nice to have a stable foundation. Oh, did you think I was freehanding this? No, there's a sketch down here. It's just ink pencil. So yeah, it's hard to see. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, freehanding. It is something I do, but no, it's not something I do all the time. I think I do, yeah, the sketch first, then inking on top of it more often. It's windy out there. I'm very easily distracted by the trees moving. It's a little bit more layering over here. Too bad ivy is like super invasive. At least here it is. It looks so pretty. At least English ivy is, if I recall correctly. I think I could start coloring by now. If I can find my eraser. Currently suffocating one of your trees in your yard. Gotta go and cut them off. Oh, it's such a pain to like, yeah, go and take care of. Gotta like rip it off. My condolences. I think wisteria are also kind of invasive. So pretty though. think I have most things erased. Let me see if I can scooch this forward. It's kind of at a weird angle because it keeps popping up. Getting so close to finishing the sketchbook. Alright, colors. I'm leaning towards green and purple. But I don't know, brown could be pretty. Nice variety. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I really liked Osius's suggestion of adding ivy. That definitely filled it out a little bit more. I'm gonna start with green. See where we go from there. Say no to coloring in the lines. No, not necessarily. That's just me. Alright, gonna let that dry. Gonna eat a little bit of more food. Heavy as hell to keep control of, but lowers the temperature of the wall dramatically on a hot day. Better than air conditioning. I wonder if that's what they did in England. I mean, hence the name English Ivy. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Probably better if the building is, like, brick rather than, like, wood. You know, unfortunately, so many North American homes are made of wood. I don't even know what green this is. It was just in my palette. See if we can make something a little richer. That's kind of samey. It looks a little bit more sappy. I'm gonna do a reflection in the window of the fox. I did not have that plan, but that's a pretty cool idea. I could try. This is what I like about streaming. It's like, you get more ideas sometimes. Whereas if I was just like sitting here alone. Alright, so green, green, green. This guy isn't colored in yet. I'm trying to think where to put the purple. Could be purple flowers up here. This bar thing could be purple. Trying to get a really light purple, but oh yeah, that got way lighter than I intended it to be. Alright, got some of that going on. Guess I could make the roof purple too. I think I'm gonna squish a piece of scrap paper back there. Probably do a light brown for the door. Concentration mode activated. A part of it is just like I have a lot of like drying paint. And I'm like trying to think, which goes where. I guess the little sandwich board could also be brown. Well, I'm gonna eat a little bit more as I wait for that to dry. Wish you could visit this little world I'm making here. Yeah, honestly, that's part of how I feel about some of the art I do. I'm like just creating little places that I'm like, dang, I wish I could be there. But also I like taking from things I see IRL and try to incorporate them to be like, hey, I've been to some cool places. But yeah, I feel like this one's more, I want to say like East Asian architecture inspired. The more blocky sort of. But I was like, maybe also like European. Yeah, being in the US, not as many buildings that look like this. Alright, so this should be dry. I think that's still wet. I don't really want to mess with that. This should be dry. But I don't want to... Could lightly make this blue out here. I really need to go get a better watercolor blue. I don't know what it is about the blue here, but not a fan. It always feels like very inconsistent. At least a light blue. I have a really nice dark blue that I like. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, this is probably a quieter stream. I feel like these last 4 days have been super busy, so like, my brain is just kind of like tired, I suppose. Chill vibes. Hell yeah. Good way to put it. I think of how to make a terracotta kind of color. Kind of. This guy over here has been taking the longest to dry. I want to do a kind of a brick pattern. Don't want it to bleed into all this. Actually, maybe add a little bit more foliage color. To fill it out a bit more. I think this is still drying, but I'm gonna see if I could sneak in a little bit of a sketch. Oh hey Meowstachio, 60%? Pretty good. I got 96 for the first time in a long time. Didn't fare so well over on YouTube. Let's see if the ink hasn't completely dried up. That's hanging in there. Trying my best to not smudge this little tree thing, but... Ooh, I smudged up here. I forgot. That wasn't the worst smudge. I think last time, two traditional art streams ago, I was like, by the time I was done, my hands were just covered in blue. But that's still drying. Now we're losing pigment. Try to tell with the light. That is pretty bright. Oh, an hour? Oh, that means ads are coming up. Yeah, that went back pretty fast. Alright, I'll run ads. I think I'm gonna dry this with a hairdryer just to make things go faster. $95? Nice. Pretty good. I got 96, but you know what? I'll still give you the crown. Alright, I'm gonna go dry this. I will be back. Ads are gonna happen. Thank you for your patience. Okay, we're back. Doing alright. Want to play something, but you cut your hand doing dishes, so now you're watching stuff? Oh dang, that sucks. My condolences. I hope you heal quickly. Yeah, this song is pretty cool. What song is this again? Transformations. Like, I want some of this to stay kind of white, but I'm having a hard time deciding. Because right now I'm leading to a lot of brown and red. I'm not sure if I want that necessarily. Actually, going back to the purple. What am I making? I'm trying to make a kind of like cafe storefront. The buildings are not my forte, especially with traditional art, but figured I'd give it a try. Yeah, I should probably do an off-white, but if I do the off-white, it's gonna make everything super wet. Actually, in the meantime, let me just fill this little plant in. It's bothering me that it was the same color as the background. %, very nice. Wait, we might have a... Oh, that's the highest ever on YouTube. Congrats, congrats. The crown has been moved. I thought about making the flowers purple, but now I'm not so sure. Alright, quick color scheme thing. We got green. Got a lighter green than that. Got some purples. A little bit of blue. And some reddish brown. Well, it's orange, I suppose. Back. Just touch the little fox paws. Paint was still wet. While that dries, I think I'm gonna revisit this. I have this little bird sketch. It'd be really pigmented, but I'm going for it. I usually don't paint on wet paper like this, mostly because I'm just like not used to it, but it has a really cool effect. You just have to be okay with letting go of even more control. Okay. I'm gonna give it a very light wash of something. I don't like it being the same color as the paper. Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna color the foreground first. Oh, that is dark. Ooh, 19%. Low shark day. High possum day. Low shark day. Actually, I don't even know what shark percentage. $49. I mean, that's okay. Cozy vibes? Aw, thanks. It is quite cozy because it's kind of rainy looking out there. I've been out-sharked. Imagine how I feel when I've been out-possumed. Tragic day. I think all of this should be dry. We'll see if I regret going over it. I need a lot of water because I need this to be as least pigmented as possible. Okay, not too shabby. There are some more watercolor things that I've recently learned that I want to try out, but I was like, you know, for today, just keep it in the comfort zone. Other than this guy. Ooh, I don't know how long it's going to take for that to dry. Trying to think of what color to make the skirt for the fox. Probably a darker color. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go grab a palette. I've had this ceramic palette for the longest time, but it's had gouache in it. It was way messier before, but it still has gouache in it, and I'm like, I don't really want to throw that away. But I do need these wells. It might conflict with some of the gouache, but see how that goes. Yeah, it does look like a flower. They might call it like a flower palette or something like that. But yeah, I was like, after this long, I think it's about time I put it back to use. Because the wells on my plastic palette are not big enough. Alright, getting a little bit more shading. Hey, Amadou. Welcome. Got a major headache? My condolences. As someone who frequently gets headaches, that sucks. I'm gonna do a brick pattern here. Kind of working. top brick might be too dark, but alas. It's thunderstorming for you? Kinda cool. Sucks if you lose power. Not catching too much gouache. Kind of am, but... Testing out several recipes. Ooh, which one was your favorite? Usually make cake and pie recipes. Pie is so good. Well, so is cake. Never have the patience to make like more than a single layer cake though, but they are very good. Oh, I should have tried to do some underpainting. Kind of forgot about that. Wonder if it's too late. Give it a try. I guess it's glazing at this point. It's too yellow. That's a pretty good deal. I think this is still wet, but I'm gonna try to make it darker. I do want more yellow in it. Make weed brownies sometimes, see if they live up to the hype. I have mixed feelings on weed brownies, honestly. Do they taste great? No, usually not, because I mean, then again, that's acquired taste. But I do not think the weed flavor adds to the brownie. But that is just my personal opinion. You can also buy them, depending on if it's legal where you're at. But I guess, yeah, homemade is always better. Respect all respectable opinions. That's fair. I'm like, could we add a much more vibrant color? I feel like that dusk orange. Let's see if that works. They do stand out a little bit more. Howdy, howdy. What does the purple look like? Well, the purple's a little brighter. I'm trying to see what can make this more cohesive. Right, I did say I was going to try to make the fox in the reflection. It's going to be very simplified. Kind of blobby. Oh, just splattered paint. Oh, I forgot to ask, are any of y'all working on any art at the moment? Always intrigued to hear what folks are working on. Is this still wet? Nah. Currently cut out commission badges, making a game plan was the array on how we're gonna get all our merch to the hotel on Thursday. Y'all have a car? Cause yeah, no, that's gonna be a pain otherwise, dang. Yeah, moving merch. It's always been a zone thing. Making some pancakes earlier, if you count that as art. I mean, hell yeah, pancakes are good. Was there anything like specific on these pancakes? Not that there has to be, just curious. I was like, by the way, Husius is an artist if you want to check out their art. It's the same username. Furry artist. I always forget that not everyone here is a furry. I kind of want to give it a dash of pink. Might look out of place. We'll see. Yeah, driving with your tiny little beep beep car, little beep beep car. They're showing you how many suitcases of apparel. You're like, girl, that's so much. Oh, apparel takes so much space and so much weight as well. Yeah, recently someone was asking about making t-shirts and I was like, go check out your local screen printing shop, because like I feel like every town has at least one screen printing shop. Because I mean, who else does like the Little League shirts and whatever? Because oh yeah, shipping that is so expensive. Not really, made a Mickey Mouse one, kind of. Don't have anything that'll eat the pancake mix. That's fair enough. Mickey Mouse pancakes. I don't think I've ever made any, like, fun shape pancakes. Go with round. I do remember when I was a kid, we would get pancake in the letter of our name for our birthday. CCCV? Don't know what you mean by that. You want a 3D printer to make cutout molds that can handle heat? Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah, there's so much you could do with a 3D printer. It's like kind of wild. There was like a couple things I had in mind that I was like, it'd be cool to get 3D printed, but I already forgot. Planters would be cool. I know they're like some biodegradable-esque filament. I'm like really regretting not putting an underpainting on this. I'm like, But we live and learn. Need to get back into watercolors. Yeah. Watercolor is life. The purple did help a lot with the contrast between the warm and cool colors. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, I'm like slowly coming together. I feel like I lost a little bit of the plot at some point, but like maybe we're coming back. Oh wait, no, that's gouache. Don't touch that. I think the last time I did a cafe drawing was when I was trying to draw Cafe LeBlanc. Is that what it was called? The one in Persona 5. That was a long time, because that was around the time that Persona 5 came out, which, geez, how long ago was that? Wait, did I say Persona 4? I meant Persona 5. Oh, it's 100% 5. I just couldn't remember if I said the wrong thing. I still haven't finished Persona 4. The last time I streamed it, that was the last time I played it. I'm usually pretty good at finishing games I start streaming, but there's some that I'm just like, eh. I just kind of like, I don't know, get excited for a different game after a while. I do have to finish Fallout New Vegas. I'm like so freaking close. Like there's still so much content, but as far as like main storyline, I could probably wrap it up. Alright, the ink has dried. I was gonna do something. Ah, more foliage. Guess we could start adding this dry. Yeah, that is dry. One more layer. Maybe pink. That looks fun. Alright, this guy's finally dry. Hopefully this is dry. No, darker. Might be too dark. Ooh, late. Okay, maybe not too late. See if I can lift it. Okay, I think it'll stand out less if I do some with like a mid-tone of that. Work so fast. I feel like part of it is just like the pressure of like, I don't know, streaming. It's like, got no time to be a perfectionist. Get it done. But yeah, no, watercolors dry so much quicker than gouache, because yeah, finishing that gouache painting last time, I think it took me 3 hours, and we're on hour 2 almost. I mean, this one's taking a little bit longer because I have to let things dry in between, but gosh, this thing still hasn't dried. This is why I usually don't work with this, even though I love the, like, cool effect the watercolor can do. Takes too long. I don't know if this is actually proven, but they say that if you dry your watercolor with, like, a hairdryer like I do, it actually takes away some of the pigment. I have no idea how real that is, but at that point, I'm just like, whatever. Always think about food when you hear the word gouache. Gouache is spelled weird. The way I see it is like go-ache. G-O-U-A-C-H-E. Maybe because you think of squash? Gouache and squash? I feel like we can make the windows even darker. Squash the gouache. Hopefully, that's pretty dark. Hopefully I don't regret this. Running out of paint? No. At least mixed paint. Have y'all seen the Twitch new art category? I don't know if it's just because I'm like, I don't like change. I don't like it. I don't know why it has a gilded frame. It like mildly upsets me for some reason. Yeah, look at it. It's different. I posted it on Discord too, but yeah, I think since you're on Twitch, you could probably you just press art, it'll pop up. I wonder if they like whoever drew the original one, maybe they like ran out of what do you call it? Not like trademark, but the licensing for it. Does change the nature of reality if it's gilded. The nature of reality? What do you mean by that? Explain. It's like 60% frame and 40% landscape with big black words art on it. Yeah. Why is it 60% frame? It's too much. Too much. Also, yeah, the big black words just being like art. It's like, I think last time it was like hand lettered or something. Oh, ads are happening. What color do I have on my brush? Brown. Do this layer back here. Go zap my art again. Very arty frame though. I have mixed feelings about gilded frames. Maybe it's just like the minimalist in me. Alright. We'll do the ads. Mixed feelings. Like, I can... In some cases, it looks nice. Like, some museums know what they're doing. But for most cases, I feel like it's very gaudy. Alright. Run ads. All gold is gaudy. I mean, got a minute on ads. I feel like it's only 40 seconds. Might as well hydrate. Alright, ads are over. Let me see if I can... I'm not sure if this is the sharpest. Too blurry. I think that's a little bit more sharper. This camera's supposedly 1080p, but it looks 720p. I know the stream is at 720p, but yeah, I don't know, the camera's very blurry. As long as it's not lower than 720p, I think it's fine. Okay, yeah, if y'all can actually see what's going on. Yeah, the unfortunate part is that, like, if I wanted to make this into a video, it's just too crunchy for a video. I think it's passable for stream, but yeah, way too crunchy for video. In fact, yeah, because I can't watch 1080 streams without, like, disrupting anyone else who wants to, like, use the internet. When I watch non-partnered streams, no, non-affiliate streams on Twitch, it's really unfortunate, which is like 1080 is the only thing you can choose. They don't have any other encoding. I watch streams in 4K only. Nods. God, I wish. But yeah, it is interesting because a lot of people are like, I have to make my stream 1080. And don't get me wrong, 1080 looks nice. But apparently, if you had no other encoding, it blocks out a lot of people from being able to watch it. Because not everyone has great internet. Like me. It looks a little bit more crooked on stream. I promise. Like, yes, my art is crooked, but it's not that crooked. It's like the slightly warped version. Under a tornado warning risk. Yeah, we are wishing you luck. Oh my god. Stay safe. I know it's been wild over on like the East Coast area, South area. Stay safe. When you're stuck with phone internet, you're hotspotting at 360 to save data. That is bad. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I do that with my phone data at 160p. The one benefit is that these phones have small screens, so you can be like, nah, it is actually pretty bad. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I need to see how much more contrast it needs. Something that I do is I take a picture, but I put it on like monochromatic mode, like black and white. Actually, the contrast isn't so bad. Like here, it's kind of missing something. This could be darker. All right. Don't know how many people know this, but a tornado watch is a tornado. It's possible to have it, but a tornado warning is tornadoes happening now kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Yeah, that's a good clarification. One of the most major downsides of living in a tornado alley. Oh, 100%. Jeez, natural disasters. Seattle sometimes gets like tornado. I don't know if they're warnings or I think they've had tornado warnings, but they're like so small. Or in like such a concentrated area that hasn't been a huge deal. You live in a place where you're constantly rebuilding the stores and houses that get taken out by tornadoes? Jeez. Gosh, that's too much. Oh, that is way too dark. Your town has been lucky so far with 0 tornadoes. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it stays that way. Or, I mean, I guess with the warning, it's a little bit dicey. An IRL reference? I don't think you need an IRL reference, but talk about looking on the bright side. I feel like one of those storm chaser guys. Storm hunters? What is that what they call themselves? My lighting is on point? Oh, thanks. I guess I should probably give these guys something to attach to. What are they called? Would it be called a stem? Vine? Alright, where did that reference go? Guess I could go and reline some of this. Oh well. Too lazy to find more white gouache and use glue instead? What kind of glue? I've used gesso before. Apparently you can use gesso as a type of glue, which I thought was interesting. Gesso or gesso. I don't know how you actually say it. It might be one of those things that's like you can say it either way. because I'm like, wait, wouldn't the glue just make your... It's gonna ruin your brushes? Liquitex. Is that not a brand? Hold on. I spelled that wrong. It is paint. Yeah, it's an acrylic paint. Here I was like picturing you like with the Elmer's glue. Something that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. Ah, I knew it. Something that's a pet peeve of mine is that they call this gouache. This is not gouache. This is fancy acrylic paint. It says artist acrylic polymer. Why do they call it gouache? It's a misnomer. Holbein does make a gouache brand. I mean, an actual gouache. This is not gouache. So sometimes people are like, I'm painting with gouache, and I'm like, I mean, it's cool. It looks great, but that's not gouache. False advertisement. Yeah. It also like kind of sucks if you're like, I'm painting with gouache, and then you mix it with real gouache, and then it's like, oh wait, it's kind of mixing weird. Well, I think this is like as good as it's gonna get. Might as well start lettering and call it good. You think you found a unique art style in blending digital and traditional together. No one has ever done this before. Dang. What a trailblazer. Pencil, where'd you go? Watch me spell coffee wrong. Coffee. Three E's coffee. Dang, you wouldn't lie on the internet. Oh, thank you. I'll see you later. All my shading is going away. This keeps drying lighter. Alright, I wanted to add a little dark spot over here. Just for more, I don't know, contrast. Kind of wish it blended more. This is a bit of an extreme change. Alright, that's a wrap. As far as that, I think I'm gonna do a really quick robin here. Because I've been seeing robins everywhere. Unfortunately, when I looked up a robin reference, they have like the different robins. I think they're East Coast robins. They're a lot rounder, so it's kind of tricky to find a robin of this area. I think I'm just gonna outline it. I kind of like the colors as is. Plus we have all this ink. Kind of has a funny expression. Just a cool guy. Where's that water? like the internet has been a lot better today than it was yesterday, so I think I figured it out. So that's good. Gotta wait until it decides to break again. Alrighty. That out of the way. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to actually clean up. Ugh. So I guess that needs to dry. Leave this over here. I really need to clean this palette. I don't know what even happened. I like spilled a bunch of red here quite a while ago. So anytime I touch it, I get paint on me. I think I'm trying to remember how many more pages I have left. I guess I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 7 more pages, which is actually quite a lot, but I don't know. I'm determined to hopefully finish the sketchbook for a sketchbook tour. I've been too lazy for script writing, and I'm just like, I just hope my next video is just a sketchbook tour, so I don't have to worry about that. But who knows, maybe I will get around to scripting. That's just scrap paper. Everything about how your handwriting is a visual representation of your heartbeat. I have never heard that. Is this real? In that case, my heartbeat is, it's not doing too good. We got a bad heart over here. I mean, sketchbook tours are more of a visual medium too. Yeah, that's why I'm like, heh, don't have to script anything. I actually question y'all, do you prefer sketchbook tours that have like commentary or nah? Like, because I know some people are like, I only like to look at the art, or some people are like, I really want to know what the artist has to say about it. Because I just started talking about it because I'm like, technically makes the video longer, which YouTube does like, but because otherwise I'm like, bam, 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 bam. All right, that's it. But yeah, I might just do a talking one unless folks say otherwise. If they only want to look at the art, they can mute the video. Good point. And they could add their own music too. Like my voice, so yeah, all right. I'm very surprised how many folks have told me through streaming that they like my voice, because I feel like my voice is very monotone. But I'm glad it's something nice to listen to, because I also could understand having a voice that's not so fun to listen to. It's a little bit rough. You're all about the context behind the things you made? Alright. Sounds good. Alright, let's see. We're going to raid. Think. Yeah, little guy's online. Go say hello to the little guy. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. And, yeah, have a good rest of your week. We'll be back next week, same time. Oh yeah, wait a second. I always forget my socials. There we go. We got the Discord. Cool place to hang out, post your art, talk about art, talk about possums. Bye-bye. Alright, well, we'll start that raid going. Have a good rest of your day.